This is the Orderflows Delta Scalper market recap for April 1st, 2016. First, a quick disclaimer. This presentation is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered a solicitation to buy or sell a futures contract or make any other type of investment decision. Futures trading contains substantial risk and is not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Alright, so the first chart I'm showing you is the E-mini 1 minute chart. It's just a normal bar chart. Today was the non-farm payroll number, the employment situation. So the market's going to be pretty volatile today, and trading up until 7:30. I'm not necessarily so concerned what was happening before 7:30. After 7:30, the number came out. It's going to take a while. Usually I give the market about 15 minutes to settle down, and then start looking for it to make its normal daily movements. Now, there was a signal just right after the number came out, and I'm not looking to take that signal, even though it was a winner. There's a lot of volatility, and today the number didn't move the market the way it normally does. Sometimes you get a 10-point move in both directions. Today you only got like about a 3-point move. So I'm going to look, a little bit later, after 8 o'clock, more towards 8:30. So, just before 8:20, it gave a sell signal here. It sort of went sideways going into the cash open before things, it probably would have stopped you out with a small loss. After cash open, there was a signal here just before 9 o'clock. And I took a trade. This is something off of Orderflows. It wasn't off the Delta Scalper, but it was telling you, giving you a nice buy signal around, just off the low of the day, around the 2039, 2040 level, and the market just proceeded to rally straight up. From that's already about 15 points. I'm not saying you would have got all 15 points, but you would have had at least a good portion of that move. A couple buy signals here, but you should have already been long. Then it gives a sell signal here, which followed by, but sort of going sideways in this area. It's giving you a couple of little sells that don't necessarily work out. Another nice buy signal here around the 54 level, as you rally about 5 or 6 points. Even more after that. I'm not saying you would have held it until 2 o'clock, but some sell signals here towards the end of the day. This is already 2 o'clock. The market is closing soon. These didn't work out. Some little buy signals here just going into the close, and we closed for the day. So overall, I think it was a pretty good day on a 1 minute chart. That's just a normal bar chart. Okay, let's take a look on the volume footprint chart. Now, this is my Orderflows trader chart. And let's take off the imbalances. So again, at 7:30, he's giving you a sell, but you got to be careful taking sells right around the data release. This is a signal off of my order flow reading. Okay, then you get a signal here just before 10 o'clock. This is the 51.5, 52 level. The market did go up. It did go up to about 57, so it was about 3 or 4 points. Gave another sell signal, another buy signal rather. This one didn't necessarily work out. It just sort of went up a little bit before going sideways and stopping you out. Eventually it turned around, but I think it would have been stopped out. And I think that was all that was on the 5-minute chart. There's one that happened just right on the close, but you wouldn't be trading that right on the close. Okay, just really quick. This is an E-mini 10 range chart. And let's see, I remember he kicked out. I gave a buy signal here, just right off the first time we made this new low. This one, it didn't work out. Probably most likely would have stopped you out. I think you would have had to stop somewhere down in here, but that's fine. A little bit later, it gives another signal, again around this 2038, 2039 level, right as the market is prepared to take off again. This trade that I took wasn't off the scalper; it was off of this big imbalance. This 4,300. If you're taking this Delta Scalper, I said the first one it didn't work out, but stopped you off for a small loss, or it depends on where your stop is. But the second one is definitely actionable, tradable. You're getting along somewhere around the 39 or 40 level, and the market just shot straight up all the way up to the 67 level. I mean, there wasn't any signal in the opposite direction, and that was literally right off the low of the day, straight up all the rest of the day. Okay, just real quick, this is a 4-range chart. This is just a normal bar chart. 7:30, the number comes out. I don't know if it would have taken these just around within 15-20 minutes of the release of the number. The market's still moving pretty fast. It's slowed down in this move, but again, it's within that area, 15-20 minutes of the release of the number. Then later on, 8:30 after the cash open, he's giving you a sell signal here. Again, it sort of popped through. Probably would have stopped you out. A little bit later, you're getting a buy signal here around this 41, 42 level, right up into this area up at 48. It's a small sell. It did come off a little bit, but then turned around and it continued its rally. So, it depends, if you're looking for a big move, you would have missed it. If you're trading for a couple points, you would have caught it. Otherwise, it would have stopped you out. And then it gives you another buy signal up here around this 53.5 level. It goes up to 57. The sell signal didn't work out. And, there was a buy signal right before the close, which you probably would not have taken. Okay, again, just real quick, this is an E-mini 5-minute chart on the scalper. This is 7:30 when the number came out, gave a signal right after it. I probably would not have taken that, just because it's a big number. And I think it'd be a mistake to take any signals around a number like that. A little bit later, after things settled down, cash opened, this is just before 9 o'clock. It gives you a buy signal here again at this 39.40 level. And, it just went, 20 points up. I mean, if you have a reason to be buying somewhere down here near the low, by all means take it. I said I was trading off the order flow, and I just took this little trade here. It's one of those things that, wow, I wish I had taken the scalper trade, but usually it is. Honestly, today is a day when the non-farm payrolls is a day I'm not necessarily trading, just because I know there's a lot of volatility in the market. And so up around after 1:15 gives you a little sell signal. Yeah, it did go down initially, then it came back up. Here again, this one probably would have stopped you out, but you had a chance for a nice 20-point move. You could take a couple small little losses. That's fine. Okay, lastly, this is a bond chart. It's a 4-range chart, and it's been in a tight range going into the number. Around the release of the number, a couple minutes after, you get a sell signal. I definitely would not have taken that just because it's too close to the number. So a little bit later, what's happening? The market's moving. You come up to this high, and it's kicking off a sell signal, right at the high there, which is nice. And we're trading, what is that, 165.10, and it sold off down to this area 164.28. There was a buy signal here that never was in the money. It would have stopped you out. So you had one nice move here and one losing trade. I think that was all that was in the bonds today. Yep. Okay, so thanks for watching this little video. For more information on the Orderflows Delta Scalper, visit www.deltascalper.com or visit www.orderflows.com. On both websites, I've got more explanation of the Delta Scalper. Thank you.